Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the provisions borrowed from constitutions of different countries. In our last class, we have discussed there are some provisions which were taken in our Indian constitution from the other countries' constitution. One by one, we will discuss here what are the provisions and from where these provisions were taken. First, we will see the British Constitution. What are the provisions taken by British Constitution? So, there are 5 provisions. First is first past the post. Second, parliamentary form of government. Third, the idea of rule of law. Fourth, institution of the speaker and his role, and the lawmaking procedure. These 5 provisions are taken from the British Constitution. We will discuss one by one. First past the post. What is the meaning of first past the post? It means the winner will be the person who first reach to the post. Suppose if there were racing is going on, and who will first reach the post, he will become the winner. So in our election of maybe parliamentary election or legislative election, in a constituency, whosoever will get the maximum vote, he will declare winner from that constituency. Means if in a constituency election is going on and whosoever get maximum vote in his constituency, he will become the representative of that area of that constituency. So this is what we call first past the post. The second is parliamentary form of government. Parliamentary form of government means government which is chosen by election or lawmaking process is going on parliament. There are 3 branches of government, that is legislative, executive and judiciary, and legislative and executives are the part of parliament. So parliamentary form of government in which parliament will make law for the citizens. The third is the idea of rule of law, means supremacy of law. Law will never discriminate between people. Either a person is a president or prime minister or a simple citizen, rule will be the same. Rule of law means the law will be the supreme and it will control all the people, either any leader or any general public. The next is institution of the speaker and his role. As we have adopted parliamentary form of government, so in parliament we know there is a post of speaker. So the procedure of speaker and his role is taken from British Constitution. And then Lawmaking procedure. You know very well what is the lawmaking procedure, in which a proposal is given to any of the house, Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, and after debate and discussion and after the voting, majority decision is find out, and then it is sent to the other house, where again this procedure is going on, and then that bill sent to president, and when president sign on that bill, it become law. So lawmaking procedure we have taken from British Constitution. Now the United States Constitution. From United States we have taken two provisions: Charter of Fundamental Right and power of judicial review and independence of the judiciary. Three provisions actually we have taken from United States Constitution. First is fundamental right. You know very well, all the citizens are given some fundamental rights that even government can't violate them. Government can't touch them. The next is judicial review, powers of judicial review, in which Supreme Court has power to review its judgment. And the third is independence of judiciary. It means judiciary is an independent body, and it is the supreme authority. It has power, it has authority to resolve every dispute in the country, and it is the interpreter of constitution also. The next is Irish Constitution. From Irish Constitution we have taken directive principles of state policy. Directive principles are those principles which direct the government to do in favor of country, given by our constitution to the Indian government to do something in the interest of citizens. Then we come to French Constitution. From French Constitution we have taken principles of liberty, equality and fraternity. And you know very well, these all principles are in our preamble also, and these liberty, equality, fraternity is also a part of our fundamental rights. Then we will come to Canadian Constitution. From Canadian Constitution we have taken a quasi-federal form of government. You know, constitution makers make our constitution a federal structure, but in a quasi-federal system, central government has strong power. In quasi-federal system, strong central government is there. So this is all about the provisions which were taken from other countries' constitution and become a part of Indian constitution, but these all are not taken as it is. Each provision of constitution is debated and then it is taken according to our Indian circumstances, and by these borrowed provisions, sometimes Indian constitution is also called bag of borrowings. We know this is not true because Indian constitution is not taken as it is. It is not a slavish imitation, you can say. So this is all about this chapter. We will meet in our next session, in our next class, with new topic. Thank you.